Come back home because government departments and corporates have started their usual Women's Month campaigns, but many women in the country are again calling for this month to be more meaningful than just words and seminars. August 9th marks the day thousands of women marched to the union buildings against oppressive apartheid pass laws. This was in 1956. So since then, the day has become not only about marking that heroic stance, but reflecting on the lives and experiences of women in present-day South Africa. Sibulele Siko-Shosha is founder and creative director of the Dumile group. It operates in the advertising and marketing space, and she joins us now to talk about South Africa's approach to Women's Day. Sibulele, thank you so much for your time today. Let's start on that very point. As a woman living in South Africa, what is your take on how we mark this month and the role of women in society and their experiences?
Hi, and thank you for inviting me. My opinion is that it's just smokes and mirrors, to be honest, and it's a PR effort more than a sustainable effort. And I find it very concerning, having been a female entrepreneur for the past 13 years, that even the interventions for women in business are just they're not sustainable. They don't have a long-term vision. So my experience of Women's Month and any government or corporate or socially based initiatives and interventions is that it's just for good PR, great social media feeds, but it's not sustainable, which I find.
Do we make it sustainable? Pardon me.
Look, there's a whole program within government that is focused towards, Vision 2030, and there's a whole national development plan. I stand to be corrected, but what I have been exposed to the national development plan, I don't see the prioritization of women. I don't see how the women agenda becomes a daily thing within corporate society. So what we're going to see now, just as similar to, AIDS Day, for instance, in December. What we're going to see now is a whole lot of posts, a whole lot of smokes and mirrors, as I said, of this is how, or these are stances of how we support women. But we're not actually looking at how women should be systematically uplifted and also consistently supported within the various areas that they are present, which are all areas.
Quick final one. You've described black women in South Africa in your advertising space as the fourth listened to voice. Explain how that shows itself.
It shows itself in, being in meetings and having a voice, and still having men, black or white, talking about, if you are, like, I've had experiences personally when I'm in a boardroom and if I want to be heard, I'm told I'm hormonal. That is disgusting for something to happen in 2021. So there needs to be a sensitivity and also a respect towards the contribution of women within the various economic sectors that is not happening. But all we're going to see now is, a lot of events, a lot of activations, and a lot of seminars that are talking about how great women can be, and also celebrate. We're not celebrating consistency. We're celebrating what can happen and also what has happened, but we're not really addressing the issues of the now, which is something that makes me feel very sad.
Sibulele, so good to speak to you. We'll have you on, I'm sure, sometime this month as well for a bigger discussion, because it is one that has to take place beyond August. For now, thank you very much.
Yeah.